gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. Just hit the desk with my controller. We're about to load in. We're on 99,000. I've been sort of half keeping track of my coins through the app all day. I accidentally listed things for 6 hours this morning. Well, I say this morning. What was it, like 1 o'clock or whatever? I read it midday even. Really shouldn't have done that because I've sort of been tied into it. But this is gonna be a complete live episode, no gameplay whatsoever. I've got no idea how long it's gonna be. I don't know what content we have for today, as it's just about to turn 6 o'clock. So, or maybe it has just turned 6 o'clock even. So, we'll look at that in just a second. There was content yesterday, of course. I didn't complete it on this account for reasons I'll explain in just a second. Top comment, though, from Flared Embers saying, at TVM, you've got too many SBCs on the go. Aim to finish Gerrard, and then by the time you finish that, Team of the Season will be here, and new players, SBCs. Take it easy, Woody. So thanks for the comment. Thanks for the support, as always. I don't understand what you mean by too many SBCs on the go. I've got Socrates, which I will complete before the end of FIFA 19. Probably not until the summer, but still. Gerrard is going to be the main priority. I will complete that relatively soon. In fact, we may or may not dive deeper into Gerrard today, because I think I may be able to complete the 87 rated team. We'll wait and see as to what happens there. As far as the rest of the icons, I'm doing league SBCs and the other icons and such. I'm not going to complete them. The league SBC was literally because it was cheap and because we can get a nice pack out of it. I might do it again today, just on the off chance we could pack something decent. I had a thought this morning as well. Maybe we could go around some of the smaller teams for the League SBCs, picking up the cards for like 200 coins or something, and then completing them just to get silver packs to be able to get players that are worth money. There are so many silver players that are worth money. So I haven't recorded any of this, me buying them and what have you, but I will do going forward. This was all that I sort of had. I had Laporte already in the club, and he's going for like 10k, so I sold him for 9.8. We got João Cancelo a little while ago, sold him for 6.5, which was nice. Everything else has been bought for purpose of trading, right? So these guys, this is incredible. I mean, I used to do this in FIFA 13, and I genuinely can't believe it still works. Those three and Under, right? They start life as left wings and right wings. So DePaul is a left wing by nature. However, on the PC market, if you search up left mid, there's only two ever that really pop up, and they're about 3.5, 4k. You can buy him for 650, 700 coins as a left wing, convert him down for 200 coins, and sell him for 1.5. And because he's used in the League SBC, he's obviously a cheaper option than going for a silver. People are going to snap him up. I don't understand why people are... I don't know, maybe it's just lazy people, but it's the same for Under as well. He starts life as a right wing. I converted him to a right mid for nothing. Almost, and sold him for 1.5, and he cost me about 500 coins. So all in all, 700 coins. I've more than doubled my money. I know it says that they're currently left wing and right wing, but that's because they revert back to their original position after they've been sold. But that's crazy. I mean, I've doubled my money on every single one of those. So some of them you would have seen yesterday, others you wouldn't have. Him, right? Couldn't sell him for 5.5 in the day. Bought him for 4.6, 4.7. Couldn't sell him for 5.5. Overnight, his price went up to about 8k. I listed him for 6, and he insta sold. So happy days there. 600 coins, nothing crazy there. That, I took a bit of a gamble on that card. That was the centre mids, or any midfielder for Empoli is very expensive. He was listed for 7k. I sold him for 9. I was a little bit reluctant to do it, but I thought I'm going to take a punt, and it worked. These two have been trying to sell for ages. I don't think I've really made much money on those. I made about 1,000 coins on him. I made about 600, maybe a little bit more on him. I think we packed both of those, but you know, 1,000 coins each. Bought him for 2.7, sold him for 3.8. Took a little while, but got there in the end. Bought him for 1.8, sold him for 2.9. Again, couldn't sell him for like 2.5 through the day. Listed him for 2.9 overnight, and he sold. So just goes to show what happens when you list things overnight. Not too bothered about that one. Bought him for 3.9, sold him for 5k. I can't believe I can actually remember this. Bought him for about 800 coins, sold him for 1.3. Bought him for 1.8, sold him for 2.3. Got him for 3.7, sold him for 6.5. That's a good deal. I didn't... I don't remember that. That was a little while ago. I've made money on it, but I don't know by how much. And these two were like a couple of hundred coins, if that. And again, I've probably made about 600 coins on him. I've got quite a few other players. All these now have expired, finally, so we can actually... we can actually start selling them. So this was another one that I've tried, right? So he is a right mid by nature. Very rarely will you find a right wing by natural position, and then very rarely will you find a right mid. As you can see, all these are right wing, not one. There you are, right mid, and he's selling for 2.5k. So my thought process was, I bought him for 700, converted him down. If I can sell him for 1.4, we've made just under half of our money back. Same for Cornet, and again, you'll notice that all of those are right wings. And very rarely will you find a right mid. And the people who are also doing this are trying to be a bit greedy with it and are listing him up for unrealistic amounts of profit. But I'm just going to list him for 1.3, see if he sells. I'm sure he will. Same for this guy right here as well. As you can see, left wing naturally. Oh, he's a left mid naturally. Why have I bought him then? Oh no, there we are. So there's 3 left mids. And they are 3.9, 4.9 and 3.4. And then the rest of them are left wing. There you go. I confused myself then. So I've converted him down. But I mean, he should sell quite easily for 1.3, making a couple of 100 coins profit. This guy's a bit of a dodgy one. I'm going to have to sell him overnight because during the day yesterday, 3.3 was a good deal. And the next cheapest was 4.5k. This guy's actually dropped right down now to about 2.5. I've bought quite a few of these. I think I've got about 3. I'm stuck with them for right now because they're just... I'd have to sell them at a loss. As you can see, there's one there and there's another one there. But this dude bought for 2.7, should be able to sell. Oh, he's dropped. Oh, wow, he's dropped right down. I'll have to look to sell him overnight then. I'm not worried about losing money on this. Like, you know, some of it's trial and error. 2k on him. I mean, that's a good deal actually if you could buy him. I'll list him for what I bought him for. I'm just trying to get rid of this stage. Him again, same deal. Eventually he'll sell, but we're just trying to get rid of it for what we got it for. And some of these down here, another one here, 6.6. Bought him for 5.5. I had to buy him to get him off the market, and there is one there for 5.5, which is a shame. But I'll leave it a little bit. Once that expires, maybe you'll list it back up cheaper. Maybe we can even buy it, list it overnight, and it'll eventually sell. The other Cornet sold overnight as well. These have come right down in price. Oh, they've gone back up again. There you go, 3k. So if I can try, we'll try and sell him for 1.9, see if we can get rid. We'll keep him for now. I think I've probably lost money on this guy though. 1.6. Yeah, the one there for 1.5. I'll listen for 1.6, see if I can just make my money back, minus tax, of course. But we're up to 99,000, and we've got a considerable number of things to sell that will sell overnight. And I'm going to get rid of all that right now. There you go. So, like I said, all that will sell eventually. I'm going to go back into trading. I worked out that I have about 140k, which is considerably more than what I had before I started doing this. So I'm very happy with the way things are going. So let's have a look. Oh, hello. MLS Player of the Month. Right, so okay, that's cool. So we've got, I wonder if he's affordable. 2-star weak foot's terrible, but the 4-star skills is good. High-low is great. Really, really nice card design. One of my favourites actually already. I've not seen that before. It's just instantly it's just clean and it's plain, and I like plain things. So stamina's not the best, and jumping isn't great either, but I mean, he's only 5'10". But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, I won't do it unless it's super cheap. 82 rated team, 82 rated team, 83 rated team. That is cheap. That is very cheap. What packs do you get? Premium Gold Pack, awful. Premium Gold Pack, awful. Mega Pack, not bad. I may do that just because it's super cheap, although you do need a Team of the Week for the end one, so maybe not. I don't know. Perhaps. I like it. What is it, an 88? It's an 88 rated card. I think I'm going to do that. Not that I'll use it outside of the review, should we say, but it's an 88 rated card. Then if I decide I don't want it, I can just put it into an SBC towards maybe Gerrard or something. That's not bad. I like that. And if we're going to get Player of the Month from now on, that's going to be sexy. What else have we got here then? UEFA Marquee Matchups is back. Of course, the Champions League back tonight. You get a UCL 3 player pack, which, I mean, very rarely you're going to pack anything worth anything. A UCL Rare and a UCL 2 player pack. I may complete them. I mean, unless you pack one of the rare cards, one of the good cards, it's going to be unlikely. Oh, there's a loan Carlos Vela. That's not bad. Why would you need the loan? He's super cheap anyway. I've just seen a Karim Benzema as well. What do you need? 80 or 78 rated team? Oh, I don't know then. I don't know what to say. That's awesome though. 20 games for an 88 rated card just for a 78 rated team is incredible. Well done, EA. 90 rated Karim Benzema. Interesting. That means he's not going to be in form on Wednesday, which is a bit worrying, actually, because he was one of the biggest or highest rated cards I had in Team of the Week. Only one requirement for this, and that is an 85 rated team. 85 rated team for a 90 rated card. I mean, it's good. It wouldn't get into my team, but it is good. I like it. It's decent. I'm not going to do it, but it is decent. Not bad at all. 85, that's class, actually. 85 rated team for that. I mean, if you're a Benzema fan, Madrid fan, he wants to fit him in your team, that's good. I like that. Well done. And then these two yesterday, of course, that's far too expensive. 84 rated team, 85 rated team. It's like I said, it's just far too expensive. This guy is not expensive, and I was tempted to do it just so that we had an 85 rated card, because I think it was an 83 rated team, maybe. 83 rated team. Like I said, I started to build it because I thought, I could complete it, I'll get the review done, we'll get a couple of rival games with him, and then we can use him in an SBC. And then the more I was looking at it, I was thinking, I'm giving up all of those cards, and even that's not even it. I need to put more into that. And that's when I gave up, and I thought, I'll just do it on my main account, because I don't care about using 84, 80. I think I used like 2 85s to get that on my main account, because I just don't care. But I decided not to do it. I'm glad I didn't do it, because he's not that good in game. His height is the biggest issue. If you want to go watch the video to find out exactly how I feel. But yeah, just, I don't know, just not great. I didn't enjoy him that much. He's so quick. He's one of the quickest players I've ever used. And if you can get in and behind, fantastic. But as far as going shoulder to shoulder is concerned, game over as soon as you touch someone. All they have to do, if Van Dijk just has to look at you, and he'll just fall over. He doesn't fall over because his balance is so good. But still, you get the idea. So SBC-wise, like I said yesterday, I don't have any on the go, right? I've got Gerrard 6 out of 10. Socrates I've started, and we only started that because I packed a duplicate Ronaldo and had to get rid of him somewhere. And then that's pretty much it. Like, the league SBCs, like I say, I mean, I've got 2 out of 20 there. I'm not going to complete that. I don't have any intention whatsoever of completing it because I don't need any of the cards. I already have Skriniar. Alan would be awesome, but I don't need him, and Edin Dzeko would be pointless. So I don't want to complete it. It was just because I wanted some tasty packs here or there. And like I said, I'm tempted to go into, maybe like a Japanese team and see if I can get like a premium silver player pack or something. That would be kind of cool. Chances of us packing something decent there are actually quite high because most silver players come with a premium. As far as icons are concerned, just jumping in and doing... All right, let's get past the loans, right? Jumping in and just completing, like for instance, Rivaldo, right? Doing humble beginnings is going to cost us next to nothing, and we get ourselves a silver players pack back for it. Chances of you packing something that's worth 2 or 3k more than what you actually paid to do the SBC in the first place, not that bad. So that's why I think it's a legitimate way to be able to sort of progress. As far as Gerrard is concerned, I'm very tempted to submit the 87 rated team today. I would need to go and buy an inform. I have submitted, Laporte was there, and I forget who was there, maybe Bender. But I have more or less, I mean, like Werner, the reason I've got Werner, but by the way, because I know he's like silly money, he's like 200k. But that's the foot swap card. I don't mind giving up the likes of Kyle Walker, Gervinho. I'm a little reluctant to give up Fernando Torres, but it's definitely something I've come to terms with. I'm not going to use him again. I've used him for 108 games. He's only scored 34 goals, 34 important goals, and 14 assists, but he's only got the 3-star skills, and I use La Croqueta so much, and he's behind Ibra in sort of stakes anyway, and Ibra can't even get into the team right now, so he's third choice, and it's highly unlikely that I'll ever play him outside of just a sort of a token gesture to bring him on. So yeah, I'm happy to give him up. As far as completing this is concerned, I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get Werner. I believe there's a token in squad battles. If there isn't, there will be next week. We're 1 away in a weekly objective. I'm sure they'll release another one in an SBC soon. And then we'll have to wait for next week's weekly objectives in order to get the rest of them. And then we'll have it done. Failing that, I can go and buy an inform right now and get that complete. But then again, is there any point? I might as well just wait. Because you don't need an inform for the 88, so it's not even like I can use Werner for this. I think I'll just wait. As much as I wanted to complete it, I will wait to get that done. I don't think they released anything else. We've obviously got the upgrades and such, but we've had those before. Do something special like a club tour next episode. Well, there we go. We've sold something. And we are up to 100k, and that is crazy. He actually sold for 1.4. So I can't believe it, but I'm gonna show you, right? So it's pretty simple. And I know a lot of you might not like trading, and I apologize. I'm actually tempted very soon to do like a stream. I'm kind of half in talks with Mixer right now to see if I can get myself a little deal with those guys over there. Maybe start streaming some stuff on Mixer, but we'll see. It probably would be sort of trading content. So 800 coins right now, a little bit more expensive than what he would be normally. You could probably normally pick him up for about 700 coins. But 800 coins, right? Left wing, that's the cheapest one. If you go down to left mid, and this doesn't just work with this guy or the other couple of players I've showed you. You could do it with anyone who doesn't have, like a club who doesn't have a standard left mid, but they have left wings. You can then convert them down, and people just seem to... I don't know what it's like on console, but I'll search for 1.6, none on the market. 2k, none on the market. 3k, none. 4, none. 5, there you go. So someone's trying to do it for 4,400 coins. I mean... The success rate of that, I don't know. But if I just went and bought myself, and I'll do it right now, because I think this is going to be my new method going forward. I say new method, like I said, I used to do this in FIFA 13, and not for a second did I think it would actually work again this far into, not just this FIFA, but FIFA in general. Like, you put them into the club, you've probably got loads of these cards anyway in your club to convert them down, but... you can buy them for 200k or 150 if you really want to. I was going to do it with Valbuena, but unfortunately I have an untradeable Valbuena, so I would need to put him into an SBC so that I can get the other one out. So here we go. DePaul, left wing, we'll go to positioning. I've got 5 of these left, but like I said, 150 coins open bid. Convert him down to a left mid, and then all you need to do is list him back up again. I won't be greedy, I'll take 1.5. Next cheapest on the market is 4+, you just saw it. That should, in theory, sell within the hour, and you've doubled your money. Well, close. I've made about 500 coins, which, if you can buy them on the open bid for 650, and then buy the other cards for 150, your expenditure is literally 800 coins. If you can sell them for near enough 2k, you are making bank. And if you do that with 10 players, and you make 1,000 coins each time, 10k. And they literally can sell in about 20 minutes. So, happy days. The rest of these, I'm sure these two will sell eventually. I've lowered them down enough so that they should sell. And like I said, he will eventually sell. I've sold 3 of them already. Can't imagine it's going to end now. Oh, hello. Is that... I've sold something. Is it him straight away? Hate this. Come on. Update. Let's just go over to him and see if he sold. There you go. Bang. Straight away. Instant. I mean, you could sit here all day and do it, couldn't you? Really could. But anyway, let's go and have a look at a... I mean, I've just literally just printed 1,000 coins there. Let's go and have a look at the club then, because I think this is episode 200, and unfortunately, I didn't have anything special planned. I can't think of anything special to do. But we will have a look at... let's just have a look at the special items first, right? So... We've got 10 games left on a lone keen. I've got that Salah, which was so pointless to give us, but we had it anyway. Goretzka. Still got 15 games. Every time I go to use him, I decide that I'm not going to. I use someone else. So, and I'm not even that big a fan of him. He's alright, but I'm so glad I didn't do that SBC. So glad. I've done it on my main account, and then I did it on this one because we had the players, and I've only used 5 games. I'm just not that bothered with him. Got all these, of course, for the voting of the future stars, and haven't used a single one of them. I should just discard them. We've got that Robbie Wilmot. I'm kind of hoping that team of the season, Joe Day, the Newport goalkeeper, he was crowned the League 2 team of the season goalkeeper by not only, I think it was 2 people, the Football Manager named him team of the season, and he was named the official team of the season goalkeeper. So I'm hoping he gets a card. It's a shame it's going to be a goalkeeper, but it would be kind of cool. Another player, Newport, Dan Butler, he's a left back. He got given an award in the Player of the Year awards the other day. Unfortunately, EA have only given it to the genuine winners of the Player of the Year award. We'll get them as weekly objectives on Friday, but that's a shame because that would have been cool. We've got an Areola in there, which I could end up selling, but probably down in price now though because of the marquee matchups that have just gone live. There you go, people packing him and selling him up for less than 3k. I can't remember why I bought him. Must have been a reason. And then we get into I mean, those are the only tradable special items I have in the entire club. And this is kind of what I want to change going into FIFA 20. What I want is to have more liquid coins. I want more coins available in the bank. Like now we've got 100k, which is awesome. I'm going to start building it with trading. And next year, trading will be a big part of the road to glory as well. But I want to have tradable players. I don't just want untradable cards, because if we ever decide, oh, I want to change the team, I'm a little bit limited with what I can do. Or if I ever decide, oh, I want, Littman comes out, I need it today. I can't do it right now, but next year I want to be able to just say, right, I can just sell this, and we'll go and get it. This year we can't do that. I've got Robbie Wilmot, don't know how much he sells for. Not going to sell him. He's going to remain part of the club right until the end. There's only one on the market, 16k. But got that prime best. He'll probably stay in the club till the end of the game, as will Ibra. Rivaldo won't. I've got a lot of games with Rivaldo, 353, but he doesn't contribute enough, and it's partly down to the weak foot and the fact that I went through an identity crisis for about 100 games. But I like it, but I can see him being switched out probably after Nakata. We'll see. We do have Nedved, of course, as well, who can pick up the slack from Rivaldo. I'm actually going to start playing Nedved ahead of Rivaldo in Rivals tonight and tomorrow, just to see if I play better with him. Fernando Torres will end up going into the 87 rated team for Steven Gerrard. Likely, maybe even the 88. We'll see. Dani Alves, for right now, is doing a job. He's played 5-6-5. Thiago Silva's played a lot as well. They'll remain for a while. But the two players that won't remain for a while, well, in particular, Skriniar hasn't done badly for us, but he'll probably end up giving away to Van Dijk at some point. Tevez will remain in the club for the foreseeable because I love bringing him on as a sub. 180 games in nearly every single one of them. In fact, maybe even every single one of them as a sub. I do like bringing him on. De Rossi's done well for me. 100 games exactly. Quite happy with that. And I got there quite easily. He's never once have I gone, oh, that's De Rossi's fault, and I blame him, and it's sort of stuck in my mind. He's just a solid card. What else have we got here? Nakata, he's going as soon as we get close to completing Gerrard. I actually quite like him. He's alright. He's starting to come into his own a little bit more. He's starting to score some really nice goals, get some decent assists. But the first, 50, 60 games, he was sub-appearances here or there. That's why his contributions are so low. Walker, of course, people keep telling me to use him, but he's just not tall enough, and I don't need him. It's a good card. If it was tradable, I would have sold it straight away. Naldo is a card that I really like, but his reactions, or it's just not his reactions, his mobility then, shall we say. Like balance and agility, look at the state of it. They're so bad. And I get it, 6'6", makes sense, right? But I need him to move a bit more freely, and he's just not doing it. Bradley's going to go, Gervinho's going to go. Juan Jesus is a great card, but he's not good enough anymore. There needs to be an improvement there, so he may very well end up going into an SBC before long. I'm glad I did the SBC to try him out, but we still have that Duffy from a while ago. I don't even know what card that is, an award winner for something, 4-star. He did alright for us actually the time he played for us, and then we've got a couple of other players down here. I would like what they've done with the weekend league cards for them to bring out some sort of foot swap recycle bin, so we can chuck all these in and get ourselves something decent. I've actually got 3 week 4 tokens, and I've got 3 week 6 tokens as well, so it's a shame. We probably could have got something out of that, but that was a normal club tour as far as a special items club tour as far as normal's concerned. Still got that Fabinho in there, that's tradable. All this is tradable, of course. Bunch of 83s, Handanovic, which will be replaced by Alisson at some point, and a bunch of 82s, 83s all the way down there. Got quite a few cards in the club right now. And then, of course, untradables, pretty much what's coming. Ronaldo there doesn't have the best return for me. 161 in 341. We had 120 odd games with the other Ronaldo that we had as well, of course. So I've got a considerable number of games with Ronaldo. We packed him early on, so I'd be lost without him, to be honest. He frustrates me from time to time. He does feel slightly clunky here or there. I mean, he's just overpowered, and that's why I love him. But without him, I would genuinely have lost so many games this year. That he managed to turn around on their head. We've got untradeable Alexandra, of course. He will eventually give way to probably Andy Robertson. Marco Asensio is going to go into an SBC. All these 84s will end up going. Look how many untradables we have. 82s, 83s. And of course these will eventually go as well. But yeah, that's a little club tour for you. just in case you were interested. Still haven't sold anything else, but I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the night, until we actually have to play some games, is just convert a few cards down to... I'm not just going to use the same ones I've shown you here. I'll use different ones. I'll test the waters, and we'll see which ones are the best ones to use. But that's going to do it for today. I apologise if that's been the most boring episode you've ever seen. But final question, though. Sahar says, do you keep your CDMs on balanced or stay back? Can you share your 4231 instructions in tomorrow's episode? I follow you Road to Glory regularly. Great stuff. I'll tell you what, just for you, mate, I will do it right now. And then, Johnny says, will I be doing this in FIFA 19? I presume you mean FIFA 20. Yeah, we'll do a Road to Glory in FIFA 20, but we'll, like I said, trading will become a bigger part of it. Not to the point where I'm going to bore the pants off you, but maybe one episode a week I'll go into detail as to what methods I'm using and just have a full trading episode. I may even do some live streams, as I said, as well. So this is the... why have we got a red kit? No idea. I'm using the white kit, not the red kit. Don't understand why that's there. But as far as instructions in the 4231, that's what you wanted, right? 4231. I use balanced and balanced. I was using stay back while attacking, but I found that the gap between the Kata and the CDMs too much. And when we were breaking, the midfield were completely split, and it was really difficult to link the ball to the forwards. So if you just don't have anything on them, so long as they've got high defensive work rates anyway, you'll be fine, you'll get away with it. And they'll venture slightly further forward, but they will remember to come back. So far it's been handy. They've done what I've told them to do. Just cover centre, that's all I want, just so that they stay in the middle. Nakata is on get in the box for the cross, that's it. George Best, again, get in the box for the cross. Same with Rivaldo, and Ronaldo is getting behind. Now, you can mess about with the Ronaldo thing, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I was keeping Rivaldo and Best on stay forward, but again, I found that the gap was too much. I couldn't get the ball to them as quick because they were so up the other end of the field, and they were often getting caught offside. So I don't really want that, so we've just told them to just get in the box for the cross. And then Dani Alves, stay back while attacking, but run type is overlap. Now and again, he will overlap, same with Alexandro. But more often than not, they know to come back and to stay back. Now and again, if you play the ball, they'll be more than happy to run for it. But, I don't know, it kind of counter sort of acts each other, really. But it seems to work, so, it is what it is. And those are the instructions. 4-3-3 is very similar, but I tell one player in the midfield to stay back. And that player is De Rossi. He's on stay back while attacking cover centre. And the other two, Nakata and Naldo, are... to sort of roam. I should probably switch Naldo and De Rossi and tell Naldo to be the one to sort of stay back constantly, because De Rossi's more mobile than he is, but hey, it seems to be working for me anyway. And same goes really. Get in behind for those two, not to stay forward. Get in behind, stay central, and stay forward for Ronaldo. And then the fullbacks are exactly the same, overlap and stay back while attacking. There we go. Little extended piece of information for anyone who was interested. That's going to do it for today. Tomorrow, though, a whole host of gameplay, I'm sure, because I need to play catch-up a little bit to try and get to rank 2. Don't want to be dealing with 4 mega packs. We need to get some 50Ks on the go. So if you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, do me a favour and smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course. And until the next time, goodbye.